Hi, my name is Alice and I'm head of Invisible Manchester. So Invisible Manchester is part of the wider Invisible Cities network, which is a global social enterprise that trains people who've experienced homelessness to become walking tour guides of the city. So we're based in Edinburgh, Manchester, Glasgow, York and soon to launch in Cardiff. Our aim is twofold. Firstly, to break down negative stereotypes that exist surrounding homelessness, because there's huge misconceptions of people living on the streets, that everyone living there or living on the streets is there by choice, or that they're alcoholics, drug addicts, criminals, so on. So it's to raise public awareness about homelessness by demonstrating that people who have experienced homelessness are just people and that they have interests, passions, beliefs, skills and stories to share as well.
One passion of Invisible Manchester's inaugural tour guide Danny Collins is poetry. The 63-year-old former soldier spent 4 years living in the city's northern quarter, and it was during this time sleeping rough that Danny began to write numerous poems, which now in fact form the lifeblood of his tour and have even been published in a dedicated anthology.
I do about 9 poems on the tour. There's 22 poems and descriptions of them in my book, which will be back out online, hopefully soon. On the streets, easy addiction gets you through the day, through the night. What makes you well is seeking help. What stops you is not knowing how to ask. I've been acquainted with the night. Sunday night, went into a low, went under the bridge by a canal. Sat there till early hours watching the stars. It's looking up, isn't it? Sometimes I think you can't get any lower. There's only one way left. Someone asked me, don't you want to get back to where you were? I said, no, that is what put me here.
And then secondly is to give people who have experienced homelessness an opportunity to tell their story. So as you said, it's about showing people around the city through their eyes and their perspective. So it's not only cultural landmarks and historic monuments around the city, it's also their own personal story.
So we sat there and was having a cigarette and packing my stuff away, and the next thing was a van, a minibus turned up, and it drove right on to here, and there was a load of kids got out between 10 and 11ish, and they all had paint pots and things, and he started to paint this mural on the back here, and I sat there and was watching them, and 2 of the kids come over and said, do you want to go? Do you want to join in? And I said, no. I said, there's no point. And the teacher was stood there looking at me like that down her nose and like, I've just brought you to, well, all right, what do you want me to do? So this, the tail of this worm is mine. I painted that and I'm dead proud of it. So every now, this is my biggest tale of the day.
Along with helping previously homeless people develop new skills in public speaking, time management, networking and research, another unique element of Invisible Cities is that those who choose to join their 2-hour weekend walks get a first-hand perspective on the best ways to help those sleeping rough.
And what I do say to people is, and you may have seen me do it earlier, and you're seeing me more on the other side, is letting on to someone.
For more information on Invisible Cities or to book a tour or guest speaker, visit invisible-cities.org.